You were taught to be kind, to smile, to say yes, to stay silent when you wanted to speak, to accept what hurts you just to keep the peace. But what if this kindness, so praised by everyone, is exactly what's destroying you from within? True kindness, as the Stoics teach us, is rooted in wisdom and virtue, not in blind compassion or weakness. Kindness must come from a place of strength and self-knowledge. When it does not, it becomes a form of self-betrayal. Marcus Aurelius, the Roman emperor and Stoic philosopher, wrote, "If it is not right, do not do it. If it is not true, do not say it." This applies also to how we treat ourselves. Saying yes when you mean no is neither right nor true. The first situation where kindness destroys you is when you say yes out of fear of saying no. Fear of rejection, fear of conflict, fear of standing alone. Epictetus reminded us that freedom is the only worthy goal in life. It is won by disregarding things that lie beyond our control. Saying yes to please others is surrendering your freedom to external approval. It is forgetting that your own will and your own peace of mind are within your control. Every yes given against your nature builds resentment, confusion, and internal conflict. This is not kindness, it is a form of enslavement. The second moment is helping those who would never help you in return. Seneca warned that no man is more unhappy than he who never faces adversity, for he never learns what he can endure. But kindness does not mean becoming a doormat. The Stoics valued justice and reciprocity. When you pour your energy into those who take without giving, you violate your own justice. You disrupt the harmony within your soul. You lose sight of your own dignity. True generosity is measured by wisdom, giving to those who will honor and use your gift to grow, not to those who drain you. The third trap is smiling while breaking inside. Pretending to be strong, hiding your pain behind a mask. The Stoics taught that we should meet hardship with courage and acceptance, not denial. Marcus Aurelius said, "The impediment to action advances action. What stands in the way becomes the way." To endure suffering is not to pretend it does not exist, but to embrace it as a teacher. You must listen to your pain, acknowledge it, and use it to cultivate resilience. Silencing your pain under the guise of kindness is not noble, it is self-neglect. The fourth situation is being kind to those who use you. Manipulative people gravitate toward those who never say no. Epictetus instructs us to distinguish between what depends on us and what does not. You cannot control others' actions, but you can control your response. Protect your mind and spirit by setting firm boundaries. Remember that kindness without boundaries is not kindness, it is weakness disguised as virtue. You owe nothing to those who seek to diminish your light. The fifth is feeling guilty for setting boundaries. Modern culture often mistakes self-care for selfishness. But Seneca counsels us to associate with those who will make a better man of you. Protecting your time and energy is essential to maintain your character and virtue. Saying no when necessary is a courageous act, a declaration of your own value. It is a refusal to sacrifice yourself for illusions of obligation or misplaced guilt. The sixth moment is when kindness becomes a currency in exchange for love or validation. This transactional kindness is hollow. The Stoics teach that true virtue is its own reward. Marcus Aurelius reminds us that do everything as if it were the last thing you were doing in your life. Give without expecting reward, but also without losing yourself in desire for recognition. When kindness is a tool for manipulation, even if unconscious, it poisons the soul. Real kindness comes from fullness, from inner peace, not from lack or craving. Finally, the seventh way kindness can destroy you is when it hides unresolved anger. Stoicism does not deny emotions, it teaches mastery over them. Anger is a natural response but must be managed. Seneca wrote extensively about anger, warning that anger, if not restrained, is frequently more hurtful to us than the injury that provokes it. Suppressing anger does not make it disappear, it festers beneath the surface and eventually bursts out uncontrollably. Acknowledge your anger, understand its cause, and channel it wisely. This is true strength. Kindness that masks anger is false kindness and will lead to self-destruction. In sum, kindness, when guided by Stoic wisdom, is a powerful virtue. But kindness born from fear, guilt, or need for approval becomes a shackle. You were not born to be the solution to everyone's problems while your own soul breaks silently. The Stoics teach that you must first master yourself, maintain your inner fortress, and only then extend your hand to others with genuine strength. You don't have to shout to be heard. You don't have to fight to stand your ground. But you must have the courage to say no. The courage to choose yourself. The courage to be kind to yourself first. True kindness always includes you.